Hi betting experts, on Saturday September the 23rd, a 9-race ITV bonanza on Saturday, the best of the action from Newbury where conditions look set to be very testing, and Ayr where it's on the softer side of good at the moment. We start off with our betting expert daily nap sponsored by Bet365. This goes in the 205 at Newbury, Autumn Cup handicap over an extended 1 mile 5 for 3-year-olds and upwards. An interesting field, but I do like Valsad here of Roger Charlton. Now he's got a bit to find on ratings with some of these, but he's progressive as his stamina's been drawn out. He's had a light campaign, which counts for plenty at this time of the year. Only had 3 starts, improving run to run. I like the way he won at Southall last time out. It was one of those racing league handicaps, hotly contested. He was given a confident ride from off the pace, very strong at the finish. I think this increased test of stamina will suit the long Newbury straight very much in his favour. He's a resolute galloper, and I think there's plenty more to come from him. Our betting expert value angle selection, sponsored by Bet365, goes in the 240 at Newbury, a handicap over 1 mile 2 for 3-year-olds and upwards. I think the one at the foot of the weights here, Le Mans, is the most interesting. Now, Richard Hannon flying at the minute, 11 winners at a 16% strike rate in the last 14 days. Kodiak filly, so she should handle cut in the ground. I was really taken with her last, the first win at Salisbury last time out into handicaps. It's strong form. She was very well backed. There's loads more to come. She's only run 3 times. I think she's the one to side with here, up in class, getting weight all round. The remaining 7 races on ITV, we'll spin through them in time order. At Ayr in the 115, a mile handicap with judgment calls, a pretty reliable stick, been running with credit in victory and defeat all summer. Ran really well here over 7 furlongs in August, got very upset in the stalls that day and shaped well behind the impressive abduction. I think he's in peak form, gets weight all round, should go well. Over to Newbury, the 130, a Group 3 over 5 furlongs. Well, Rasel seems to run every weekend. He's been a brilliant advert for Mick Appleby all season. 10 wins from 31 career starts, pretty remarkable. The horse watchers, some of the shrewdest people in the game. He lost no case in a narrow defeat at Donny last weekend. That was a warm listed prize. He's got form on soft ground in the past. James Doyle's booked. I think he'll take plenty of stopping here. Over to Ayr, the 150, a listed contest over 1 mile 2. It looks significant to me that Helvic Dream has been sent over by Noel Mead. He's been building himself up to full fitness in 3 runs so far this season. I think he's been primed and aimed at this prize throughout, and he should handle a cut in the ground under Oisin Ur. Back to Ayr for the 225, the Silver Cup. This is a minefield, over 6 furlongs. Woven at least goes with a bit of cut in the ground. He's running really well. He was a winner at Donny in May on soft. Caught my eye last time at Thirsk. Finishing well. You probably want at least 14 or 16 or bigger, and you want 6 places as well. And watch this race carefully to see if there's any bias later on in the draw for the Gold Cup. Back to Ayr for the 3 o'clock, a 6 furlong Group 3 for 2-year-olds. Rakia comes from the Owen Burrows yard that's had something of a renaissance despite reduced numbers this season. She's created a deep impression in winning her last 2 starts at Salisbury and Haydock, and I think she's well worth sticking with now, upped in class to a Group 3. Jim Crowley's been booked. She's a smooth traveller with a turn of foot. Hopefully the ground won't get too soft. She should go really well. Over to Newbury for a Group 2, the Mill Reef over 6 furlongs. I like a Ray. Andrew Baldwin's got so many lovely horses this season, and this Scopy Juvenile's freshness at this stage of the season should count for plenty. Only had 4 runs, shaped well, tapped a bit at Kempton last time out on the all-weather when very heavily supported up to group company. I think this 6 furlongs on softish ground should be fine, and he should go close under Murphy. And finally, the day's big betting race. It's a minefield, of course. The 335, the Gold Cup, a heritage handicap over 6 furlongs. Well, Summer Hand has been knocking loudly on the door all summer. He's very frustrating. He's got top weight here, but he's got a huge field, a strong pace to aim at. He should go really close. He ran so well last time. He needs the cards to fall right, but Danny Tudhope knows him really well. He'll be weaving his way through late, and hopefully he should reward each way support. Best of luck with all 9 ITV races on Saturday, betting experts.